Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy New Year again, everybody. Happy Saturday. And we're going to be doing our first Greed and Run of the year. Hope everyone had a great start to your weekend here on the first weekend of 2025. I know it's not that monumentous, but still, it's always fun to say little nerdy stuff like that. Here's your meme of the day, brought to you, our first meme of the day, sent in this year by Painter D&DW40K. Title thread was Episode 45, New Year's, same classic memes. Yep, we had multiple people go to this Invicta subreddit and the Discord to rush to get the Simpsons meme out where Moe is throwing Barney out and then he just comes right back. Thank you very much, Painter, and everyone who thought about doing that one. I figured that we were going to, it was only a matter of time. Like, it took it less than a day for that to happen. We have Mercurius for some odd reason. Lima Kilo Whiskey Sierra Romeo Hotel Romeo. Oh, we got Krampus's head, but terrible damage. Not great tears, and our movement speed's actually kind of nuts. Now, I'm a little bit perturbed here. I wish that Mercurius would open up the doors. That'd be a huge help to save on the cost of keys. But man, we are zooming. Shot speed's okay. No, we shan't be doing that. We've been burned too many times by Crooked Penny, so I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen. It's not. It is not. Head of Krampus is okay for Greed, especially with a 3-room cooldown. It's nothing huge, though. Obviously, it doesn't spin. It doesn't do anything like that, like it used to, anyway. So, and that was considered to be a down, like, that was actually like a bad thing. That was a disadvantage. That Krampus's head would spin, and it was something that got changed by the developers because too many people were complaining that it was totally random whenever Krampus's head would spin. And it was annoying too. Like whenever you had Krampus's head, you'd line up for a perfect shot, and then it just spins for no reason, and then it's like, well, I guess that I just wasted my active item. I was gonna wait for the full charge here for Krampus's head. There we go. Oh, wow, the champion lived through. Oh, he's a red champion, that's why. Yeah, our first Greed and Run of the year, everybody. I know that everyone's still trying to get through. There's still people who have not seen all of the 6 or Die challenge. I thought that was hilarious. And even though it's been a couple days removed, my voice is still iffy for 2 reasons. One, because it was a 3.5-hour long video, and secondly, because I've been streaming a lot. I've been talking about how I'm going to be doing a dedicated YouTube stream every single week, and it's at least one. I mean, it's always a good time whenever I get to talk to the YouTube mosh pit. Definitely want Birthright here, but first we got to go see what's in the item room, and yeah, ain't nothing wrong with Mom's Contact. I ain't mad at it. Tears rate would be nice, but I am gonna go. I have to go for Birthright because it's 3 items. It's 3 items. Epiphora, I mean, Epiphora is still great. Don't get me wrong, but it's not necessarily what we would want here. There are 1 or 2 dingles here. Okay. Like if I get a Tears upgrade, I want a permanent Tears upgrade. You know. Yeah, Epiphora. This is the new Epiphora, by the way. That it no longer ramps up to you. It no longer ramps up like it used to. Like you obviously still have to keep firing in the same direction, but now you get the immediate benefits of it. It's like a reverse Taurus in a way. We'll just get another dingle. A pretty quick shot there, dingle. Gotta be careful with freezing effects, just like fear effects. They do crazy things to enemies that charge, especially. Mom's Contact, by the way, it is the item that we got in our item room. Oh, dang it! I forgot to put the the external information mod on again. We were playing multiplayer the other day. I specifically remembered to turn it on, and then. For those of you who don't know, if you're on Repentance Plus, you do have to turn off. You can make 2 cents here, potentially more. You You do have to turn off mods for, or not, for multiplayer on Repentance Plus. We're just getting more dingles, huh? Oh, thank God we've got movement speed. We got to get rid of the other. We have to get rid of the smaller dingles first, though. And the bad thing about this is that we don't have enough HP for me to get a devil deal here, so... Our movement speed is almost higher than our damage. You know you're in a lot of trouble. That before should help us out quite a bit. In the early game, anyway. It's not... It gets canceled out by a lot of things, like Brimstone, Sulfur, Mom's Knife. But the benefits are still there. It's just not what we're looking for right now. We needed a permanent Tears upgrade. And a permanent damage upgrade would be nice, too. HP would also have been nice. Or even just Soul Hearts, but... So we gotta hope for a Devil Deal here that has some kind of... Sir, you have no HP. We have to hope for a Devil Deal here that has some kind of HP or extra lives or something. And that ain't gonna do it. I honestly don't even want to take... I mean, Money Equals Power, it is fine in Greed, and it does give us a little bit of damage. But it doesn't provide us with the permanent... Again, it's an item that doesn't give you a permanent damage upgrade, and that's really the crux of the issue here. Now, there is a Tinted Rock in here that we can get with this half-price bomb. This half-price bomb has been carrying us hard right now. I don't think I can get the pot and the bomb. Oh, I can. 2 Soul Hearts is huge. Now that lets us go into the Curse Room. And we get a Soul Heart. Okay. Well, it's a net gain of 0 from that, from the Curse Room anyway, but... Whew. All right. Here we go. Pick a mod, again, it's tier size, but a range up. We get a very slight, and I mean very slight damage upgrade from Bozo. And we are just, we're getting bits and pieces of stuff right now. No way we're gonna outgun there. I can't sit there and wait for Mom's Eye to proc either. Ooh, oh, there must have been a worm or something. Yeah, don't be fooled by the size of our tiers though. We don't have damage. Our damage is going up only because we're picking up money from Money Equals Power, which is the whole reason why I took it. So even if it is a temporary damage up, because obviously we're not going to sit here and spend. We're not going to hold on. We're not going to hodl on some money here. But it at least will help us with clearing a little bit. It's gonna be hard to keep up before it charged here. I think in this instance the waves may be harder than the bosses right now. Okay, so we have a crucial decision to make. Do we buy something now to help us with permanent stats? Obviously, Divorce Papers is what we need because we need tiers. Or do we wait until after the initial boss waves and don't nerf our damage by a whole lot? Obviously, we need to take this before the Devil Deal. I think we have to risk it a little bit. Hopefully, we get some softball bosses here. Now, Sloth is a softball, but the mobs that he spawned are not. This is going to complicate things tremendously here. We got to cut down on these grubs before the other boss spawns. Good freeze there by Mom's Eye. Yeah, we cut down on pretty much all of them, so that's good. Yeah, and that's right. That's why right there we get Old Husky. Now, hopefully, Sloth does us a solid and just nukes Old Husky here. Somehow Sloth is still alive. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we are going to have to take this because we need the HP upgrade before we go into the Devil Deal. I will take Mysterious Paper. Unfortunately, there's no red hearts, so we got to be extremely careful. It's actually it's a good 3 cents here, even though we just made it to where we're not gonna be able to get anything out of our shop on this floor because we just spent our 15th cent. It's still wise to just protect the Bone Heart here because this Bone Heart is more important than a shop item is for an impending Devil Deal, which will assuredly have, like, you know, an amazing item in there that can just hard carry us, and we can just sit here and talk about New Year's and drinking wine and playing video games. I'm in the Matrix right now, Chubb. This movement speed that we have with Mercurius is it's too powerful for you. Somehow we managed to evenly DPS them down by almost the exact amount of shots. Amzai really doing some work here with Epiphora. Get Lusty Blood, or Bloody Lust, and the Pactu. This is, I mean, we only lose 2 HP here. Technically we lose 3, and then we gain 2, so. What I'm trying to say is Bloody Lust is essentially free. And then, let's go see. There's a half-price item there, but it's the clicker, and we're not going to use it, obviously. We're not gonna use it. No, we're not gonna use it. We could spend 5 cents to try to look for the secret room, and we get a 2 cent rebate. So technically this bomb is half price. If we think of it like that. This only works if we get the secret room, though, which we did not. All right, so it was a half price bomb, swing and a whiff, but we're moving. All right, we got a damage upgrade in the pact. We need more, though. And Marrow, a.k.a. the Holy Mantle. Sack of Sacks. Doesn't really help us here in greed mode. I was hoping there's going to be a half-price key or something in here, but let's go see what's in the item room first. Again, we are hurting our damage. I'll take Buddy in a Box. Come on down, Buddy in a Box. Come on down, buddy. Come on down, buddy. Okay, Cursed Eye. Cursed Eye showed up on a stream run tonight. Alright, so Buddy in a Box is going to give us a random baby that's going to do a random amount of effects. Each one has their own unique effect that they do. This one has a Cricket's Body sort of splash damage effect. I don't know what baby it is, though. Right, there's a good example of controlling your outgoing DPS there. I did not want Buddy in a Box to hit one of those floating Isaac heads that split off into the death rattle. The pact was a big addition to us, to our run here. I'm not going to use the Head of Krampus. This is the last wave. We shouldn't take any damage from this, but we do have Marrow, so grab all this money so we get some damage buffs. I accidentally hit spacebar at him. Accidentally hit spacebar. This is a bad spawn for those bats. Epiphora going ham here on gate. Let's refill that heart here. Take a quick peek to see if there's anything worthwhile down here. There's not. There's combat, which will give us, I think, a charge on the head of Krampus for the Devil Deal fight now. Will. Alright, we got Super Sloth out of the way. Oh, there's another one. Wow, 3 sloths. There we go. I will take Little Horn. Little Horn with that before is going to activate like crazy. I think it's worth it for us to look for 1 bomb. Do not need movement speed. Okay, well, we didn't get a bomb. The reason why I was talking about a bomb is because I wanted to bomb this up here. Because that's potentially 10 cents, but now we can't get... Unfortunately, we cannot get the... Can't get the Tears upgrade there. But that's okay. We're still making it. Slowly but surely. We got to make some money moves here. What is that? Is that a towel, friend, or is that a pillow? I can't... I think it's a towel. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be towel or not. We get marbles, which is kind of useless here, although we do get Swallowed Penny, which could be useful if we manage to get an HP upgrade in some way to harness it. Now, Diplopia is good here as well. Diplopia is multifaceted here because we can either double everything in the shop, obviously, and take it for free, or we could wait for the Devil Deal and see if it's worth doubling in there. And I think that's what we're going to ultimately have to do. Although I'm an idiot, I should have taken Head of Krampus here first because Diplopia is doing nothing for us right now. Victor, you idiot. I hear TB saying that every time I do something dumb, like take bad damage, for example, or take more damage. All right, that's your only double tap you get here, game. That was Bozo Charming, by the way. Dude, what is with this wave here? This is a nasty wave. We're getting all the mobs that either have protection from the front or are spawners. Good hit there by Little Horn. Yeah, this is a nasty, nasty, nasty wave. This is what I get as well for not taking the Head of Krampus. That was kind of a big mistake there. It cost us 1 HP. Lucky Penny. Let's take the Head of Krampus. It doesn't have a full charge on it, so we will have a full charge for the Devil Deal, but now it doesn't even matter because we're going to take Diplopia into the Devil Deal just in case if we need it. This is me thinking. If that's a 2 of diamonds, it would be better if we Diplopia in here to find out. I still think it's better, though, for us to at least see what the Devil Deal is first. We just got to be ultra careful here. Okay, 1 Wrath is fine. 2 Super Wraths is not fine. We got to be careful with the bombs. And they also will just zombie walk right towards you. Good double freeze there. Holy moly. And you get a 3rd Super Wrath. Oh, and Cage, too. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know what's up with this. These waves, man. Amzai really doing some hard carrying here. Double bloat. Brother, what? How was the eye going like that? I don't know how the eye managed to change directions 4 different times there. Gotta kill one of them here. This was one of the hardest rooms, or one of the hardest floors I think I've ever seen in all of Greed history. That floor was ridiculous. I would love to get sulfur. I really would, but we just... Our battery's inside of... Car battery is inside of the store. We have enough to buy car battery. It's a guaranteed double activation on sulfur. Azazel's Rage doesn't do anything for us. Ultimately, I decided to go for sulfur here because of the car battery. That's the only reason why. We get 5 bombs here. It was not the 2 of diamonds, obviously. But we got 5 bombs, so it's going to help us out. Those keepers are just not giving it up. Car battery, because that was the only play that we had. I'm gonna gamba here and see if we can get an extra key. Okay, we got some money. We don't need the bombs. We do need the key, though. And then I'm gonna leave the bombs here, then use the Ace of Spades. Okay, so keys are paid for now. Half-price spider mod is not terrible. I think we roll with this for now. Yeah, there's the tinted rock. Yeah. Soul heart, good. No clear. I guess the item room or the secret room. It's got to be either in the exit room or in the curse room. I'm not gonna go in the curse room for it. A little bit another bomb rebate here, second chance, and it's in the curse room. Good floor, though. Okay. So we have a way out. Growth hormones are going to be very good in helping us with the damage. Our tears rate is still not amazing. Again, potential here for 10 cents. We have Shark Baby? Yeah, it's definitely Shark Baby. I don't know what he does, but it's Shark Baby. Oh, baby. There it is. 4.5 volt car battery sulfur. Now we're cooking. Pretty much one of the best pickups we could have gotten. Like, I mean, best in slot right there. We call that BIS. Call that BIS in the industry. You wouldn't get it. Oh, wow, Azazel's Rage does actually activate in Greed. A car battery serves a secondary function here as well with sulfur because it allows us to get double activation on our active items. But the way that sulfur functions is that it also gives you a damage upgrade. So car battery in a weird way also serves as a damage upgrade if you want to think of it like that. That damage upgrade does stop after you leave the room, though, so we have to stay in here. We're pot committed. Yeah, but now we're really, really, really pumping it. Mega Brim. You love to see it. Guaranteed Mega Brim in every room. And we get Lump of Coal. All of a sudden, this run just turned on its head here. We can do a little bit of rolling. Rolling. This is probably better just to take a half price item. Mom's Purse. It might give us something good. Yeah, we'll take Blind Rage. That's fine. And then let's load up on HP here in case we do get another double deal. We can go into the curse room. Might as well. Yep. Ooh, golden bomb. Well, unfortunately, the wave is already over, but potential for money here. Got some Yaves. I'm not going to take Dirty Mind. Dirty Mind just causes a lot of things to kind of jostle about and everything. Alga's Rune is going to be great for Super Greed. Creating more hosts than skulls. And Ace of Diamonds. To be honest, we're probably not going to need the Alga's Rune, so yeah. Had a lot of new patrons sign up for the Patreon. Thank you very much. Oh my Gertie. Yeah, we can't take an Archie. I mean, I would do it, but there's no way in hell that we're gonna be able to get 99 cents. Like, why even put this in the room here, game? Archie's valuable. It ain't that valuable. We end up swallowing Blind Rage. Now, you might be asking yourself, why have the... Why'd you take the Ace of Diamonds? What's the point of that? Well, you can re-roll the coins on the ground. The only way that we get help, the only way that we get a chance to do an Archie here is if we roll like 9 dimes, which is possible with the Ace of Diamonds, but unlikely. I'm actually impressed that Azazel's Rage fires off like that. So what's nice about having 4.5 volt here as well is we don't have to time our use with our boss rooms, because we know that we're just going to cause that much damage to get the full charge anyway on Super Greed. I could use the Ace of Diamonds to roll those other small mobs too, but meh. The guys, okay, so Whore Babylon is a damage upgrade here. I am gonna take it. Unfortunately, we can't keep the Soul of Azazel. All right, so this is gonna roll everything on the ground. Is there anything else in here that we can put on the ground before we do this? Potentially, yes. Potentially, yes. So we still need 8 dimes out of this, which is doubtful, but let's see. Yeah. Usually it just turns everything into pennies. Sometimes you can get lucky and get nickels and dimes. Still, we made an extra 4 cents, and I'll take that. Ain't gonna poo-poo that. So goodbye, Archie. The dream was never alive. We do take toothpicks here. We will take Cat of Nine Tails. We need 4 cents, game. We do have the Swallowed Penny now. But that's a lot of HP to give up for Magic Mush. Wait. 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 We're 1 cent short. I'm about to break. There we go, baby. Magic Mush is a go. Woo. All right, now I feel better about that. We got what, like, I thought that was maybe One Piece baby for a second, but I don't think it is. Pretty sure that's not Luffy. I could be wrong though. I'm not a One Piece enjoyer. Not because I don't like it, it's because I've never watched it. I know. Shocking, I know. There's too many episodes, man. That's like asking me to start Naruto when I've already watched it. All of them. Every single episode I've seen. Including the crappy filler episodes. Yeah, we gotta stop taking damage here. Remember, our damage is going to be going up and up and up. The more damage we cause, the faster that we can get charges on Sulfur, which means the more damage we get, which means the more damage that we can do, which means the faster we get charges. The sound effect ran out. There we go. Fun run. It was a struggle early on, but getting Sulfur was the absolute... broke immediately. Sulfur was definitely the absolute best call there, I think. And we got lucky with a 4.5 volt acquisition. But it's always fun to pepper in a greed run. And hey, that's a good first run. First greed run anyway of 2025. Again, one final time, Happy New Year, everyone. Enjoy your new weekend here. Of course, if you're new, make sure you click the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. It's the best way to support my channel by also clicking the like button. And thank you very much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. As always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to pages of mine like Censored, Sean Cooper, and G. Ben Gaijin. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode and also enjoy some exclusive Patreon rewards, head on over to patreon.com/Sinvicta.